chair, fellow speakers, when you heard that title, you probably reacted to it. You might have felt annoyed, angry at the suggestion that I might think such a thing. You might have said to yourself something along the lines of, I know I am, I can feel it. My aim is not to upset you. It is to help you realize that what you think of as public fear of public speaking is not what you think it is. I'm hoping that with some insight you will feel differently about your fear in the future. I will consider each point in turn: the fear of the public and the speaker. As William so beautifully portrayed in his speech, fear is the feeling that you would experience if you were suddenly in the presence of a lion. Your heart would start racing as your mind explored all the possibilities of escaping this danger. This is a reflex reaction after an event. Yet the Collins Dictionary, and I quote, "Fear is an unpleasant feeling you have when you think you are in danger." I'll come back to this. About the public. An audience is made of one person just like you, sitting next to another person just like you, and another one just like you. So ask yourself, at what point is one person too many? As you are now the audience, consider how you react to a speaker, even a bad one. Are you likely to put them in any danger? In most cases, unless you're famous, speaking in public is no danger. So is the audience really a problem? Finally, the issue of the speaker. If you consider what you are scared of and you rationalize it, as I've just done, you will realize that your fear doesn't make sense. However, this doesn't change the feeling. This is because a feeling is an emotion, and you can't rationalize emotions. Blaise Pascal put it that the heart has reasons, which reasons knows nothing of. I wondered why I was not afraid of public speaking. Yet reading, that was a different matter altogether. I realized the audience was not the issue. So I pondered, and I remembered that every time I had to stand up in school and read, I would stand and read slowly, painfully, in a monotone voice, one word after another, with no sense of punctuation. When I sat back down, I had no recollection or idea of the meaning of what I'd read. I was ridiculed and got full marks, and spent many years avoiding reading. It was not till I studied psychology that I suspected I was dyslexic. This did not immediately change my feeling about reading in public. However, it did change how I felt about myself in the context. I realised that reading brought back the same sense of vulnerability as I felt as a child. Yet I was now a self-sufficient, independent adult. Chances are, like me, you can recall the first time you experienced that feeling that you associate with fear of public speaking. That feeling, like mine, came after the very first bad experience, not before the event happened. As the definition states, fear is an unpleasant feeling that you have when you think you are in danger. Think being the operative word. What happens is that, having a bad experience, children will cast their mind forward and imagine that it's going to happen the same time over and over again, even once they've grown up. You are now experiencing a feeling before anything has actually happened. You are no longer in the present moment. This is vulnerability, not fear. As I've already explained, there is no danger. This is how I like to describe it. The first time you saw a lion, now all you see is a picture of a lion. I do hope that this helps you understand that you are not afraid of public speaking. What is really at play is your thoughts about the connection between an event and a feeling. So, it's not the speaking, the public, or the fear that is the problem. Your thoughts about yourself in the situation are. So, if you can allow yourself to be present, feel your vulnerability, and accept yourself with all your foibles and your imperfections, then your feelings will change, and so will your public speaking, as my reading did, as I now relish reading to my son at bedtime.